Yo, what is going on, y'all? I'm Cavell Anderson, and we are back with another Veve and Ecomi video. And I just had to touch on this topic. I had to basically break down the history of Veve and Ecomi for people because we have a lot of people here who only want to hear happy stuff, who only want to hear stuff that makes them hopeful, not understanding that the fall and drop in the price is just normal in the crypto community. You are never going to see something go up or down in a straight line. It's always going to be up and down. But with Veve, with this project in particular, there are reasons for price movement. And there is historically reasons why the price move. And you can see that because it dates back to when this first came out, like when the very first drop. There is a historic pattern when it comes to what's happening. And we're currently in a pattern where after a drop, the price goes down. Like, it's just something that it is what it is. You have people who going around the community saying, oh, I used to like your content. Now you're just saying FUD. They sold out yesterday. Why would the price go down? Because historically, the price has continued to go down after every single drop. And also, based on the history and based on what's going on with Veve, there is no reasons to push the movement of the price upward. There is no features burning Omi that would push the price upward. If you're going to invest in something, understand what it is that you're investing in. You can't compare this to other cryptos. The reason that you cannot compare this to other cryptos is because those communities are heavily based around Bitcoin, and they're heavily based around Bitcoin because that's what people trade in. In order to trade these other currencies, whatever currency you want to trade, usually you have to start off at Bitcoin and really you start off at Bitcoin, convert it, and you trade whatever you're going to trade from Bitcoin. Bitcoin is at the king of the hill. And that's really what it is. It's a bunch of traders. It's a bunch of traders making a bunch of money in crypto, and that's why everything is so heavily focused around Bitcoin. When it comes to Omi, everything is focused heavily around the licenses, the drops, and the hypes around the licenses and the drops. So you have to understand the difference in projects and what makes Veve different to begin with. Because if you don't see this difference, and this is not why you invested in Veve, I don't understand why the hell you're in this community. So before we jump into it, be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new, turn on notifications, and let's get into it, man. Because people are really clueless. I didn't know how clueless people were in the community, but yeah, we're finna break it down. Like, I had somebody else in the comments tell me that the price hasn't moved below a certain point all day. Why would you say it's going down? Historically, it goes down, and it has no reason to go up. So let's go back and check out the history. Let's check out the history real quick. Actually, before we do that, let's point out some facts. Basically, after a drop, when a drop comes, the price goes up a little bit. It starts to go up. It starts to go up and kind of consolidate around drop dates and maybe go up a little. Then it goes down. Also, when news is being released, when there's new news, when there's new leaks and stuff like that, that tends to move the price upward as well. It's a lot of hype. It's a lot of momentum. And also, keep in mind that the developers and the staff team have been trying to kill all that. They've been trying to kill it. They've been trying to slow it down a little bit. Even David has not been playing around as much as he usually is because they're not trying to continue growing this project before they're ready. They're taking time to get the development of this project right so they can get ready to move towards some insane explosive growth. The reason that it's good that this price is going lower right now is because they're preparing for it to go higher. The price has to go down before it goes up. But anyway, then you have the marketplace. The same old people that's been on the app and in the marketplace is the same people in the marketplace. It's the same NFTs and stuff. If the marketplace was going to blow up the app, the marketplace would have blown up the app by now. It's not going to. It has no implications on the price whatsoever. It's not going to burn an insane. It's not going to burn enough Omi with 250,000 people, and the majority of these people not even using it. It's not going to burn enough Omi to have any significant impact on the price whatsoever. So people look into the marketplace, oh, that's the solution. Hey, no, it's not. Then there's no token burn features. There's no features available that also helps burning tokens, which means what does that mean? That's not going to drive the price up. Developer tokens unlocks. I mean, people might know that the token unlocks is coming, but that damn sure is not going to drive the price upward. If anything, the developer is getting tokens and being able to basically bring the coin down. If anything, that news is going to continue to drive the price downward. So, I mean, at this point, a lot of the community, I feel, is more educated on what's going on with the token unlocks, but that is not news that's going to drive the price up. If anything, if that drives the price in any direction, it's going to be down. And also, next, last but not least, other cryptos are going to continue to rise. The other cryptos are going to continue to rise, which is going to continue to make Omi look bad when it comes to the new investors. Because anything else that they invest in is going to be going up right now, and Omi is not going to be going up. It's going to be staying where it's at or slowly going down. That's just where we are right now. So newer investors are going to get confused. But let's go. Let's look through history. Since people want to just sit here and talk out of their ass, let's talk with facts. So, Tokidoki, the release date, I don't even know the release date of this thing. They didn't even have a release date on this. But, so yeah, you go here. Tokidoki was, like, this was somewhere around here where the price is not moving. The price is just what it is. Then you go from Toki to January 28th. You had the drop of, you had this drop here. You had Ghostbusters. You had the Ghostbusters drop on the 28th, January 28th. Let's go to January 28th. That's around right here. Ghostbusters dropped, and around right there, you see slight movement. Very slight movement after Ghostbusters. Very slight movement after Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters is not that huge of a brand where it's going to just like, and it does not have that much of a cult following where it's going to like do some crazy boosting damage. It's just not going to. So, as you can see, didn't do too much to the price at all. Then we have February 11th. Then we had the Harley Quinn. We had the Harley Quinn on February 11th. Let's see. What's February 11th? Right here. So, I'm assuming they let it out. They let out some hype that this was going to come. So, as you can see, building up to the 11th, people was getting ready. It was some excitement building. By the 11th, yes, some hype started coming around Harley Quinn. This was the first drop that they had seen that was a huge thing. That's a huge, like, this is a huge brand. This is DC. This is DC. Like, obviously, it's going to do that. That's Harley Quinn, and it was the first time that Harley was released. So, let's move on. Let's move along. We're going to keep going in order. Then, that's when Batman came. The price of this, the date of this is March 11th. March 11th. So, let's go to March 11th. Right here. So as you can see, Harley Quinn did this. Then March 11th, right here. This is when the Batman built up. The drop, as you can see, for the drop, they were preparing for the drop. The drop went up right here. And then it stayed there. Then the news of this got out. People started taking pictures. It's like Veve started getting out there. So after that drop, it went up like this. It went up crazy. This is what did that. This is what, like, you're following? This is what did that. Then you have the 25th of March. 25th of March is around here. As you can see, by the way, the Batman drop did this. It went up, and then it started going down. Well, anyway, Ultraman, what's that, 25th of March? 25th of March, right here. As you can see, it started going down. Then what? Ultraman came. It starts going up again. After it goes up, what does it do? Historically, that shit goes down. So it started going down again. So, since I gotta sit here and basically explain out my predictions and really just walk you through baby steps how I got to my, this is how. When I say it's common sense for me, this is what I see in my head. I see the pattern of this constantly happening over and over and over. And what the hell would be different this time about some freaking Krypkins? Like, the Krypkins is not going to do what Batman did. If anything, okay, we got the Krypkins. No hype around it anymore. It's sold out. Congratulations. Now the price can continue to go down. It's like, it's a Krypkin. So, as you can see, April 6th for the Murmurconos. Let's go to April 6th. It went down after the last drop. Then April 6th, right here. April 6th is around right here. It goes up a little bit after the Murmurcono drop. After every drop, word gets out and stuff like that, it goes up a little bit. Then it begins to trend down. Let's see. Then, let's see. We got the drop everybody was waiting for. The DeLorean, April 8th. So this was two drops. They released two drops. So April 8th. Yeah, April 8th. Like, both of these drops. So both of these had the same uptrend. Actually, the Murmurconos probably didn't do anything. The DeLorean is probably what drove this. The Mormokonos probably did nothing. Like, they had a very small impact on this, and the Mormokonos is probably what and I mean the DeLorean is probably what got it up here. So this is what the DeLorean did, and even after the DeLorean hype, it goes down. Why? Because there is no reason for the price to be moving upward. No features pushing the price up or anything like that. No reason for it to go up. 29th of April. Okay. Let's see, where's the 29th? 29th, right here. 29th. This is when they postponed it. So we got the news like around here when the price went up. Then the actual drop happened here. But because everybody got excited, it went down from the last drop. It went right here. Everybody got excited, but then they postponed it, and then it actually released right here. It was kind of consolidated. Then after that drop, what did it do? What does history say that it's going to do? It goes down. So, and then we move on to yesterday, the Kripkins drop. The Kripkins drop happened right here, around this area. So it goes up it went very slightly. It was very slight, and you see slight green because it was a drop, but that drop was not big enough to make any significant difference, any significant impact. So as you can see, historically, around drop days, depending on the name of the drop, the price goes up regardless. Like, except for the Mormokonos. The Mormokonos, because they did 2 drops here, it's hard to tell if that was even impactful whatsoever. But the price slowly goes up based on the hype, and then it slowly goes back down. Historically, this is what it has always done. So coming up with a price prediction that, oh, we're sitting here dangling on the 5s, and all they dropped was some freaking Kripkins that nobody knows what the hell that even is, and there's no features or anything released that's going to push the price upward. There's no reason for the price to be up. The only logical conclusion is that the price is going to go down. Then you have to ask yourself, how far down could the price actually go? Well, we have saw some serious support at the 4-5 area. So we can assume that it can go down to the 4-5 area, but it may not go too far past that. But if it breaks underneath that 4-5 area, the next line of support is back down here this way. Like, this is the next line of support down here. So if it breaks past this area, like the 4-5 area, which is right here, see this? This is the last time it hit the 4-5 area. It's some strong support right there. That shot it right back up to here. If it goes down this area and if it drops past this, if it breaks past that, the next line of support is here. In the 3s. The next line of support is in the 3s. So, as you can see, this is how I got to my conclusion that the price could go down to the 3s. It's not just clickbait titles. It's logic. It's logic and basic understanding the history. I have been literally looking at these charts. I've been looking at these drops, seeing how this stuff reacts since I've gotten to the community. I know a lot of people don't like to watch every single one of my videos. I honestly post way too many videos for you to watch every single one of my videos. But I don't just pull shit out of thin air. I don't just pull it out of my ass. I'm very, very informed on the things that's going on in the community. While I'm not using technical analysis or anything, and what I'm showing you right now, I don't even consider this technical analysis. I'm not using charts. I'm not using the Fibonacci golden ratios and shit like that. I'm not doing any of that. This is literally just, a drop day. The price shoots up. It's Batman. That shit shoot up a lot. Like, this is really just common sense shit. Like, you trace the dates back, and then, it went up when Batman came. Then it started dying down. Then it went up for the next drop. Then it died down. Then it went up for the next drop. Now it's been dying down ever since, because ever since these drops over here, these last few drops, even though these drops are selling out, these are not drops that's going to have any hype or build any sort of lasting excitement. When Batman came out, that's one thing. These are not the same level. These are not the same level of drops. So, yeah, man. I just had to make this video. Because people been talking crazy, acting like acting like I'm just saying stuff, acting like, oh, your content changed and it don't make sense. It don't this, it don't that. My content very much makes sense. Whether you're informed and educated enough to understand it or not, that's on you. But this is your investment. So if you don't understand what I'm saying, you probably should get a little bit more educated, because this is your money on the line. If you don't understand how this shit works, you can see these price dips as it continues to go down. you will see these price dips and you will get scared. You will not know what the fuck is going on, because it's, in my mind, when I see this, I logically understand they don't have any reason for this price to be pushing up right now. So I'm not worried. You might be like, oh my God, it's supposed to be going up. They just had a drop. Why is the price moving? Historically, the price will not go up right now. It just is what it is. So I know a lot of people just only want to hear good things. For me, the price, this pattern, the fact that it's doing this, it is very good, because they're not even dropping really good drops right now, and the app is still doing well. So yeah. Anyway, rant over. This is pretty much all I got for y'all. Hopefully this helped the people who didn't understand a little bit more. And if you want to talk crazy about my content, do a better job then, and have as much evidence and facts as I have when you do a better job. Then we can have a conversation. It's easy to write in a comment section and say, nope, you're wrong, your content is ass now. It's easy to do that. It's a lot harder to put your fucking money where your mouth is and point the fuck out, point stuff out. Like, point out the facts. Bring the facts. But yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to drop that thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace out.